Hey, what's up, ghouls and gals? It's me, Ryan T here, and get ready to float, motherfuckers, because we're going to be talking about it. Welcome to Derry, Ep.1. Pilot. That's right, ghouls and gals. This week we're going to be talking about Welcome to Derry. I wanted to do a weekly kind of like live reaction of the show since it's going to be coming out like every week and there's like 8 episodes. And y'all, most of y'all already know we're in Spooky Week. It is finally Spooky Week, the unfortunately end of spooky season. But don't fret, my ghouls and gals. Don't get too sad because we got some motherfucking Pennywise to talk about. So put on your orange-haired wig, paint your face up like a clown, and get ready to get down with your boy Ryan T. All right, first things first. I'm just gonna let the cat out of the bag. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the first episode. It was really cool seeing it go back to the 60s and or actually visit the 60s. The original or not the original, the remake was in the 80s. I think it was like 88 or 89, something like that. But yeah, it was cool seeing them go in the 60s and explore like this like older kind of like aesthetic, and you can kind of see like the kids wearing like the thick rimmed glasses and like the poodle skirts, and they're dressed like fucking Leave It to Beaver and shit like that. And it looks good. It works. That decade is always really good for like horror. And of course you have the typical Stephen King, like, every adult in the show is a fucking asshole or like a racist or just like not a great person, except for like the select 1 or 2 adults that are inevitably going to help the kids, the main characters in this show. But yeah, I love the aesthetic. I love the setting of Welcome to Derry. But yeah, episode 1 comes out fucking swinging. The episode starts with this little boy whose name is Marty Clemens or Matty Clemens, and he's running away from a movie theater usher because he just snuck in to see the Music Man because he loves fucking musicals, and he also loves to suck on a pacifier. Like the whole time this kid's on screen, he's just like this, just sucking on that goddamn thing like it's his fucking job. Well, it literally is his job. But yeah, my boy Matty runs out of the theater, gets out into the street. It's like snowing. It's around New Year's, January 4th, I think they said it was. And my guy starts hitchhiking, and nobody wants to pick him up until this inconspicuous old school, old-timey car comes and picks him up. And quickly, Matty finds out that the people in this car are not normal. They're fucking creepy. He's sitting next to some horned up like teenager who's like 12 or 13 years old, and she's like eating like liver and shit like that and just acting fucking crazy. Meanwhile, her brother is like spelling things, and like the whole family is crazy. But the craziest thing is they don't want to let Matty out of the car. They start fucking going crazy, and then the audience quickly finds out that it's Pennywise. Pennywise is disguised as this family, and they're gonna kill fucking Matty. The mother in the car gives birth to some like winged demon baby that also has like a fucking dead twin sticking out of it. The goddamn thing looks fucking crazy. The fucking demon winged baby thing is like my favorite horror movie character of 2025. That thing looks fucking sick. So that thing gets fucking shot out of the mom's vagina. And when I say shot out of the mom's vagina, hopefully YouTube doesn't age restrict this video for me saying that. That motherfucker gets launched out of this lady, and she just picks up this demon baby thing, and it goes to town. It starts flying around in this car. They start swerving around, and Matty's fucking going nuts. He's got his pacifier. He's like sucking for his dear fucking life because he's like, shit's about to hit the fan. And just when like the climax of all this crazy shit happens, the demon winged baby just fucking decapitates Matty, and we get our title card that says "It Welcome to Derry." Oh, so good. Such an amazing opening sequence. So effective, so brutal. Quickly, I learned that this show is going to be way more brutal than It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2. It feels like Pennywise is on fucking demon time in this fucking in this fucking show. Where was this Pennywise in It Chapter 2? Because goddamn, this guy is angry and hardcore in this show. But yeah, after Maddie dies, 4 months passed, and we see these two little kids, these two nerdy kids, two best friends, and we find out that they're kind of sort of friends with Maddie, and one of them feels guilty because he feels like they could have done more to help Maddie, and they were kind of like assholes to him and stuff like that. One of them even says that they had to, Maddie's parents, his mother had to pay them in candy in order to hang out with Maddie and go to his birthday party. So they feel like really shitty and guilty about that, about his like him missing and his death or whatever. They presume that he's dead, and so you just see these kids, and like the show gives you this feeling that you're gonna follow these two kids, that they're gonna find somebody else to join their group, and they're gonna take on Pennywise. And the show lets you believe that because we get introduced to this female character who is like the town outcast. She's just like Beverly from the original It movies. She's a cute little kid that everybody hates her because something her parents did. You know what I mean? Her dad died, and for some reason they blame her. They think like she accidentally killed her dad or killed her dad on purpose. And she also went to a mental asylum, so people are like picking on her for that. And these kids meet that character after she has an encounter with Pennywise. She hears Maddie through the drain, which classic drain horror. It's always hanging out in the sewer, so he's always popping out the drain. But she hears Maddie singing a song from the Music Man, and she's just like, what the fuck is that? So she quickly runs to these two guys who are friends of Maddie, and they start talking to each other, and they're kind of like, hey, we got to figure out what the fuck is going on. All while that's happening, we get this subplot with this pilot, hence the name of the episode, who is new in Derry, and we soon find out that, or the show alludes to, that the government is aware of Pennywise, or at least aware of the strange occurrences happening in Derry. They have some sort of weird special sector, like dedicated to like these weird experiments and shit like that. So that's definitely going to come up later on in the show. And speaking of things that are going to come up later on in the show, throughout the show, they hint many times at that God turtle. I've never read the It book, but I do know that Pennywise like fights some sort of like God turtle. So if y'all could let me know more about the God turtle in the comments below, I would be very much appreciated about that, because this show is heavily hinting at some form of encounter with that God turtle. And if we see a fucking full-on kaiju fight against Pennywise as some sort of kaiju monster fighting against this giant fucking turtle, holy shit, that would be amazing. That would make this show one of the best shows of the fucking year if that happened. I'm not saying that is going to happen, but it feels like this turtle is going to come out in the show in some aspect or some form like that. But Welcome to Derry, episode 1, really good, really strong opening. Spoilers, I know I kind of been spoiling the episode the whole time, but spoilers for the ending of the episode if you haven't seen it. But like I said earlier, the show gives you this false sense of like, hey, we found our main characters, these 3 rambunctious, or 4 rather, they meet a fourth person who works at the movie theater that shows them the Music Man, and that's when our favorite character, the demon winged baby, makes another appearance. As our 4 titular heroes, or so we think, are watching the Music Man to get clues as to what happened to Maddie. Maddie appears on the fucking screen, and he's like, you did this to me. It's y'all's fault that I'm fucking here chilling with Pennywise. And he's like holding like what looks like a baby, because it is a baby, the demon winged baby. And that fucking demon winged baby flies out of the goddamn movie screen and starts attacking our would-be heroes. And guess what happens, ghouls and gals? That fucking baby shreds through these motherfuckers like crazy. It's fucking ripping kids apart. It like ate one little girl's arm. It fucking banged some other guy's head against the wall and like smashed his body in half. Like everybody that we thought was gonna be a main character in this show just flat out fucking eats it. Pennywise literally just eats the fuck out of them and kills them, except for the one girl that I was talking about who's like the town outcast. She escapes the theater with the help of the projectionist's daughter who helps them watch The Music Man, and she kind of tells her like, what the fuck happened in there? What just happened? And as she's explaining to the projectionist's daughter what happened, she's holding the arm of a fucking dead girl. Like, oh! And then the fucking show just ends right there. Hell yeah! Sign me up for more, motherfucker. God damn, like I literally am like hooked on this show after one episode. But yeah, ghouls and gals, Welcome to Derry, episode 1. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 4 out of 5 stars. It is a very strong opening to this series. It had a great first scene with that woman giving birth to that demon baby, and it ended even stronger with the whole bait and switch. You know what I mean? It totally tricked me. I thought these kids were going to be like our Stranger Things losers crew, and they just got fucking brutally murdered, which really gave me the sense of like, man, anything can happen in this show. No characters are safe. All bets are off. Pennywise is fucking pissed, and he's coming for these motherfuckers. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. It gave me enough like lore and backstory to let me know like where the show is going. It feels like we're gonna go in some interesting directions. Like we're gonna get some interference from the U.S. government, who again is like aware of the strange occurrences happening in Derry, and I'm more than sure Pennywise is going to face off against that god turtle because it keeps getting hinted at throughout the show. But yeah, very interested to see where this show is going and to see what's going to happen with Derry. So stay tuned right here on the Ryan T Show, ghouls and gals, and take a whiff of that Derry air, because every week we're going to be live reacting to the new episodes of Welcome to Derry. So make sure you like and subscribe and let all your friends know. I'm Ryan T, and I'll see you in the next one.